we're sold the story of a shining, rising India, bullet trains, smart cities, a $5 trillion economy, but step into a basti or a middle class home, and that story falls apart. There isn't one India, there are two, one for the privileged and one for everyone else struggling to get by. The dream is simple: work hard, get educated, succeed. But for crores, it's a broken promise. A graduate faces leaked exams. A shopkeeper pays taxes while corporations get breaks. A farmer can't recover costs. Meanwhile, luxury towers rise and the gap between the two Indias becomes a chasm. The system is rigged. Policies made far from the realities of the common man. Rules written by the winners. The middle class and poor are left backstage, keeping the show running for the stars, but the silence is growing heavy with questions. The Indian middle class is the nation's most honest taxpayer. TDS, GST, fuel taxes, you name it. Their money builds roads, schools, hospitals, but the rich play by different rules, dodging taxes with clever tricks. GST was meant to be simple, but it hits the poor hardest. Everyone pays the same on essentials, but it hurts those with less. The government collects from all, but spends for a few. Your taxes fund corporate cuts while your street has potholes. The social contract is fairness, but when the system is rigged, faith erodes. The middle class wonders, why am I paying for their party? When fairness disappears, so does trust in the system. When big corporations fail, the system rushes to bail them out with public money, your money. But when a farmer's crop fails or a worker is stranded, there's no rescue, just token help if any. The government finds funds for bank bailouts, but not for healthcare or fair wages. Profits are privatized, losses socialized, the rich get safety nets, the poor get lectures, the wealthy take risks, knowing the state will save them. The common citizen is left to fend for themselves. A small business owner or family in crisis gets no bailout, no support. The system protects the powerful and leaves the rest behind. For the middle class, one medical emergency can wipe out a lifetime of savings. Public hospitals are overburdened, private ones unaffordable, and insurance is full of loopholes. Families cut back on essentials just to prepare for illness, putting dreams on hold out of fear. Education is no better. Government schools crumble, private schools charge a fortune, and parents stretch budgets to breaking point. The state has stepped back from health and education, leaving basic rights to the market. If you have money, you get the best. If not, you are left with broken systems and broken hopes. The safety net is a myth, a tightrope with no net below. This isn't a welfare state, it's survival of the richest. For ordinary citizens, the system is a maze, paperwork delays, and bribes at every turn. Corruption is a tax on the poor and middle class, draining their resources and spirit. The rich bypass the maze with a phone call, bending rules and dodging consequences. Justice is supposed to be blind, but the wealthy buy time and outcomes while the poor languish in jail for want of bail. The law protects the powerful, punishes the weak, and erodes faith in democracy. People see that it's not what you know, but who you know that matters. Corruption and inequality hollow out our institutions. The system keeps the common person running in circles while the privileged get a map to the exit. The picture is grim, but hope lies with you, the youth of India. You've inherited a nation of potential and contradictions, and the time for silence is over. See things as they are, ask tough questions, and understand the struggles of all Indians. Demand accountability, use your vote, your voice, and your rights to push for real change. Don't fall for empty promises or divisive politics. Support those who fight for healthcare, education, and equality. This isn't about party or ideology. It's about justice and opportunity for all. The path is hard, but your voice can shake the foundations of power. Stand up and claim the India you deserve.